United, with protesters attacking riot policemen and breaking the uneasy truce that had been agreed upon between the government and the opposition. Rioters are reportedly using firearms, and some witnesses say there are snipers shooting at security forces. There are reports that more people have also been killed. Ukraine's parliament currently being evacuated, and several buildings in the center of the capital have been captured. RT's Alexei Rashevsky is following the turmoil in Kiev, now joining us live. Good to get you back on the line here, and you're taking cover, apparently, inside a nearby building. Alexei, the truce that was agreed upon in the overnight, apparently in a state of tatters.
There's no truce at all, Rory, at the moment. Just to give you an idea of what's happening right now, I would probably love to give you a better view of the Independence Square, which is just over here. But we were just shot at. We just saw a gunfire. It literally broke our window over here. You can see, I asked my cameraman to zoom in. We were standing meters, well, not even meters, maybe centimeters away, when a gunshot hit the room where we have a live position, where we have a live spot, where we're giving our broadcast. This is pretty much the scene right now in Kiev. Despite the truce which was agreed upon last night between the opposition and the government, the rioters, the so-called right-wing sector, went on an offensive. Several hours ago, I was witnessing down there, 7 floors down from where I'm standing right now, as they pushed the police from the barricades which they had reoccupied 48 hours before. Now they're mounting barricades again. We can hear bullets flying. I've seen several heavily wounded people carried both from the side of the police and from the side of the protesters. It's all true mayhem. We also felt some strong scent of, I can't say what it is, but it's something of a toxic substance in the air. Presumably it was used by rioters, because we were standing at the side where the rioters were rushing at the police, and I smelled some sort of gas, but I don't know what it is, but it's quite toxic, and it was really hard to breathe. We do know as well that the parliament building is now being evacuated because the protesters, the rioters, are attempting to storm it. They have also managed to recapture several of the buildings inside the city center area. So it's all hell breaking loose right now. We heard from the government early on Wednesday that they will be implementing a counter-terrorism operation mode, providing more security, especially after information that the protesters have stolen live ammunition, 15,000 bullets, 300 handguns and machine guns from one of the security services arsenals in the west of the country, and delivered them to Kiev. Just on our way to this live position, we saw a group of men, maybe 10, 15 men, standing in the lobby of the hotel, which is pretty much the headquarters of the opposition, of the rioting movement at the moment. We saw men with rifles and handguns, just literally waiting for an order from their commander to move outside and attempt another storm at the police, probably. So this is not truce, that's for sure. I mean, it's far from being settled, definitely, because the right-wing sector, the core of the protest, they say that they will not be obeying to any orders coming from the opposition, and they heard nothing about the truce which was agreed last night between the opposition leaders and